Hi everyone, welcome to She Means Business, and in this video today we're going to talk about preparing for a job interview. Now I divide job interview preparation into two. One is your generic preparation, which has got nothing to do with which company you're applying for, which role you're applying for. This is general preparation that you should do before all interviews. This should be a part of your personality and this should be who you are. The second is specific preparation, which is preparation for that particular company and that particular role. Now, in this video today, I'm going to share with you examples of both generic preparation as well as specific preparation. This is Dipika saying, welcome to She Means Business. Before we go forward, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can also find me as She Means Business Dipika Singh pretty much on all social media channels, so go follow me. Also, I do have a couple of other videos on interview preparation on a playlist, which is basically called job interview preparation. Stuff like, salary negotiation tips and how to prepare for a question like tell me about yourself, etc. So you can go check those out as well. To continue with this video, how do you prepare for a job interview? Let's talk about generic preparation first. I'm going to share with you 4 examples. The first thing you need to do is to prepare for commonly asked questions. What are your strengths? Tell me about yourself. What are your hobbies? What did you achieve in your last role? These are questions that turn up in most interviews, and there is a reason for that. People will just want to get to know you better, right? So always have prepared answers for these questions. Make a list of commonly asked questions and prepare your answers for these. Now, I'm not saying that you mug up your answers and land up over there, but I'm saying that at least have clarity on what you're going to say. For example, if somebody were to ask you, tell me a little bit about yourself, don't sit there and think about, how should I answer this question? Or if somebody were to ask you, what is your achievement in your previous role? Don't sit there and start thinking about what is it that I should talk about. These are questions to which you should have clear answers prepared beforehand. Only then will you give the best possible answer if you have, at least if nothing else, all the points prepared beforehand. So make a list of commonly asked questions and prepare answers beforehand before you go for any interview. Use storytelling. Use stories to connect and relate with your interviewer. So if someone were to ask you what are your strengths or what did you achieve in your previous role, use a story to showcase that strength or that achievement. So instead of blandly saying that, my strength or my skill is that I'm very good at Microsoft Excel, can you use a story to showcase how you used Microsoft Excel in your previous organization or somewhere and how it really made a lot of difference? So use stories. Again, keep a couple of stories ready. Before you go for any interview, keep a couple of stories ready. Something to do with your strengths or something to do with an achievement. Keep a couple of stories ready that you're going to tell your interviewer. This will help you connect with your interviewer. This will also help you showcase yourself better because stories are so much more easier to understand. So use storytelling in every interview. Work on your body language so that you always look and feel confident. There is a video I've done before where I've talked about how, when you make it a habit to look confident, you automatically feel confident as well. So work on your body language. Straight shoulders, your stomach tucked in, smile on your face. You should know what to do with your hands, eye contact, an open, friendly, pleasant face. These are all things that you should work on so that good, positive body language becomes a part of your personality and it's something that doesn't fail you every time you're in a pressure situation. So work on your body language so that you can look and feel confident in every interview. Always be well put together. It's a mark of respect to the interviewer. It also showcases a lot about, what sort of a person you are. You don't have to look stylish. You have to look well groomed. Clean nails, well done hair, clean face, good clothes, appropriate clothes. This is just something which is very basic, and this is something that should always be there for all interviews. Let me share a tip with you that has always worked for me as far as being, well put together is concerned. Every time I had an interview earlier in my working life, and now I have, let's say, an important meeting or a workshop, I never wear something which is brand new because I don't know that garment. I don't know how confident I'm going to feel in that garment. What if half an hour after wearing it, I begin to feel it's tight from somewhere or I'm feeling uncomfortable? So I always wear something which I've worn before, which I know very well, and I know I feel very confident in, and I know that, it looks good on me and I feel good in it. So I never ever wear anything which is brand new for any important occasion because I don't know how that garment is going to react after some time. So that's a tip that you should use and see whether it works for you or not. These are 4 things that are very important for all interviews. These are 4 generic preparations that you should make for all interviews. Coming to specific preparation. Number 2, specific preparation. I'm going to give you 4 examples again in this. Read the job description carefully. See whether you're a fit for this role that you're applying for. Also, within that job description, you will find a lot of keywords that you can use. Particularly if you find keywords that you are a huge fit with, you must bring them up during the interview. So for example, if a job description says that you need to have great Excel skills, or you need to have great, you need to be able to close clients very well, and you're good at that, during the interview, mention that skill, because organizations make job descriptions with a lot of planning and very carefully. And the minute you say something, use a keyword which is in the job description, they will immediately connect and identify and say, oh, this is what we're looking for. That improves your chances because now you have a specific skill that they are looking for, right? So read the job description very carefully, see whether you're a fit for the role that you're applying for, and most importantly, use keywords from the job description to describe yourself if you see a fit. Check out the financials of the company. Now, a lot of people tell me that how is this going to help? It's going to help because it will help you understand the company better. You'll find balance sheets very, very easily. Check whether they've taken any funding, the company has taken any funding, what kind of revenues do they have, what kind of profits do they make. Firstly, it makes for very intelligent conversation during an interview. Right, the ability to be able to discuss this. And if you don't understand financials so well, take someone's help to understand financials. At least get a basic idea about what the financials of the company are like, so that you have an idea what the company is doing, and also you can have a great conversation with the interviewer. Look up the marketing campaigns or what they've been doing as far as marketing or new product launches is concerned. Again, it will tell you about what the vision or what the plan for the company is, and it also again makes for great conversation. What digital campaign have they run, what new ads have they released, do they have a new brand ambassador? These are things that make for great conversation for them, for you to be able to sit in front of a interviewer and talk about, I really liked this new campaign that I saw, or you have so and so as a new brand ambassador. It makes you again look very intelligent, up to date, and and companies like the fact that you've taken the time out to research about them and these new things about them. So not only do you research the financials, you also research the marketing as far as this company is concerned. It's far more easier to figure out the marketing. It's all available everywhere. So figure out the marketing. Last but not the least, who works in that organization? People and culture. Now you're going to ask me, how do I figure out the people and how do I figure out the culture without being in that organization? Well, first and foremost, go to LinkedIn, find people who work in that company, check them out. Do they sound like a happy lot? What is it that they write on their pages? You'll also come to know a little bit about the culture of the organization by the tone and voice that these people use. Go check out the LinkedIn page of that organization. They'll post stuff that the organization has been doing. Has there been any team building activity? Has there been any new training that they've done? So a lot from LinkedIn and other places you will be able to find out. as sorry for the disturbance. But a lot from LinkedIn, etc., you will be able to find out about the people and the culture. Have they laid off people recently? Have they made a big ticket hire recently? Find out a little bit about their senior management. Do they have a personal brand? Do they talk? Are they visible? Who is on the senior management? So all of this will again give you a sense of what the organization is like, what the culture of that organization is like, and that will really help you. When you go for that interview, how you relate to the interviewer, what is it that you talk about, and what is it that you know beforehand will really, really help. So for specific preparation, these are 4 things that I find very, very critical. One is, of course, reading up the job description and having clarity on what they want from the person who's applying for this role. The financials of the company, marketing, plans, anything new that they've been doing, and of course, people and culture as much as you can figure out. To me, these are things, both generic preparation and specific preparation, that really matter. And these are things that you can do, never mind how much time you have before an interview. Now, if you have any other questions as far as interview preparation is concerned, don't hesitate to leave them, in a comment below. You can also write into me at info@shemeansbusiness.co. You can DM me on Instagram. By the way, you must follow me on Instagram. I post some very fun workouts. I'm on this fitness journey right now. I'm trying to be very, very consistent. In fact, I am going to be releasing a video about my fitness journey soon. So do wait for that and do catch that as well. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay focused.